Is that really abrasive? Should I move away when I laugh?
No, I think that's okay. Like, this past hour I've been writing levels and everything, so...
You're like, every time I laugh, you're like, whoa.
Yeah, so I
It's
think
abrasive, I'm very aware.
it should be okay.
People
It
like
should be
me for
okay,
it.
but... yeah, don't hold back. Like, don't feel so conscious about it. Like, you should laugh as much as you can across this hour.
Mouthful existence.
Exactly. So all of that was live. That was all. Everyone. All the whispering.
Oh, good.
All the
Insecurities
Let it
about
out
one's
now.
laugh.
yeah. All
Oh,
of that.
good.
All of that was the introduction to episode 14.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I think it was a good tone setter. Really. You know, this
Sillies and giggles.
this sisterly conspiratorial thing into laughter all of a sudden. I think
Cackling.
Cackling.
yeah. You know, I think it was a great tone setter.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I thought we were going to get a storm, but it doesn't look like what's going to happen.
No, it looks like it's pushing over, huh?
Yeah. Which is, you know, I thought that could have been cool to have Tina here on the Brownsnake and have a big storm fall for her. Do you like a storm, Tina? Yeah.
Of course it does. She's
Last 3 days have been glorious.
Yeah.
Apart from the humidity.
That's not been a fun time.
But just laying in my bed and I have the windows wide open and it's just like to the point it woke me up. So
Yeah, right. Friday morning.
yes.
Yeah, there was one point where like my Willow, like my house, like shook from the thunder.
Yeah, right.
Harry jumped on my head.
And then on Saturday morning, it was raining so much. Like Hannah's like, let's go out and play in the rain. And we're outside. We all got no, and there's waterfalls coming off the fence, and we're
Yeah, right.
kicking the water in the gutters. We're just running around the streets.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the best auntie ever.
Well, Gary and I were doing it. We're
Yeah.
both, I'm like, well, let's get wet. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
And even
Happening.
Moy came out. I was totally
Little Moy
surprised.
Moy.
He hates the rain. He hates getting his feet wet.
Yeah, right.
But he's standing there looking slightly uncomfortable.
Where's Harry? Oh, is he? Okay.
It's okay. He can't get out, I don't think.
Just a little protective.
Of course, of course. You know, he's still healing.
He is.
Imagine other animals can kind of smell the healing on him, right?
Yeah, well, like other dogs have been like really gentle. But like to the point that they're just maybe putting up with this shit a little too much. Because he has like a really aggressive sniffer. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like, you can say no. Like I feel like this isn't totally consensual right now.
Yeah, just set some boundaries with him. Don't take it easy on him because he's hurt.
Yeah.
Still would have set some boundaries with him. Whoop.
Come here.
Yeah, no, Moy was really sniffing around there, and he's on the big
Hey! Of course, we have Harry and Moy, the Scar Boys.
The Scar Boys.
We call them Scar Boys.
The Battle Boys.
The Battle Boys. Ready for life, boys.
Ready for life boys. They're just old
They're just
grumps, really. Yeah, they're just like... The only reason they tolerate it, because like, oh well, not much life left. Oh, that's terrible. Like, yeah.
Well, it's kind of true.
Yeah, like, whatever.
What did I say to someone?
I'm sorry about that.
I'm really protective of him. But he's, you know,
Yeah, he's dying soon.
he's dying. He's dead already.
We're all dying.
Oh,
Slowly. That's taken to town, sorry.
Yeah, dramatic turn for towards death. 5 minutes into the Brownsnake. No, it's okay. We can cover death, life,
And the in-between.
everything in between, I suppose, and nothing in between.
Wanna go to
Oh,
Auntie?
acrobatics here on the Brownsnake.
Auntie.
He just wants that view of the river, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes being up.
Okay.
I need one of the. Is it a Simpsons episode where the guy designs a dog translator? Anyone?
Was that Rick and Morty?
Was there, I don't know. There's some
There's
sort
one
of.
in Rick and Morty where like
Is there?
the dog just takes over and just becomes the genius. It's very funny.
I need one of those so I can have just like an animal episode here on the Brownsnake, and everyone
Yes.
can just.
That would be amazing. Can you imagine Seth, Tina's blue tongue?
Yes.
I feel like he has a lot to say.
You have a pet blue tongue?
I do.
Yeah,
I know
right.
that.
Didn't know.
Seth is 14 this year. I've had him for 14 years.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, he's beautiful.
I believe they live to 2025, possibly 30 years.
Huh.
So I will be the crazy old lady with my lizards.
With your lizards, plural.
No, lizard.
Ah.
Duh. Well, see, when I take Moy for a walk in the mornings, I see if Seth's, because he has a big enclosure in my house, and I see if he's out of his hidey holes. And if he is, I grab him out and I just hold him in my arm and
Yep.
we all go for a walk together so that he gets out and gets some stimulation, he gets some sun, much to my despise. But anyway, I've got to hold the lizard in the sun.
You
every now
totally got to hold a lizard in the sun.
And even though he has a UV light, it's not the same as the actual sun. So the vets will always say, at least try and get him outside and sit in the sun for 15 minutes a week. And I'm like, yeah, well, you want to try and do it a little bit more because the UV actually helps him process food.
All right.
Oh,
So
okay.
if they don't have the UV light, they don't process food, and they can be all sorts of compacting,
What's he like when he sheds?
grumpy.
Yeah? Because
It's
my
like he's
friend
got
has...
his period. He's horrible.
Yeah, because my friend has one, and she just...
Well, he's not horrible. He's uncomfortable.
like hers is a female, and like she just goes mental, like just running back and forth in the cage, and like won't eat.
Yeah, if it's hot enough, they'll go a bit like skids.
Yeah.
And it's like he's because I've had him since he literally fit into the palm of my hand.
Yeah.
So he was tiny.
Yeah, right.
Now he's pretty much up to my elbow. But yeah, he just gets really like, don't touch me, don't even, and he won't eat very often. So I just let him.
Starflash loves being touched because like if you help her shed, and it's almost like a dog, and she's just like.
Well, he kind of does, but
Yeah.
he likes to do it of his own accord. So I would let him out and he'll, like, literally, it's like a snake. He will push himself onto the walls and onto the carpet
That's crazy. Like yeah.
to help shed themselves. But
Yeah.
how you can help them shed is soaking them in warm water.
Oh really?
And then, like, get a
Because it
towel,
softens.
and
Okay.
it softens the skin,
Yeah.
because especially around their fingers, if they don't release the skin properly, it can actually constrict the fingers and chop the ends off.
Oh, like let's not do that. That's not ideal. Let's avoid that.
Or can
Jeez.
deform their fingers,
deform?
fingernails.
Yeah, right. Well,
So,
don't.
and he doesn't really like going in the water very much. But anyway, I do it. I'm just like, it's for your own. Oh, whoops, benefit.
Yeah. Just take it. Have this.
Can I just backtrack for a moment? You know somebody owns a lizard called Starflush?
Flash.
Starflash.
That's a great name. It's a bluey as well.
Yeah. Quite a light one.
Yep.
As well, like a light
Yeah.
coloured, like almost tan.
Yeah,
She's
right.
gorgeous. I've won her over recently because my friend was like, when she drops, like her weight drops
Yeah.
on you, she's like, she's accepted you,
All right.
and that's happened like a couple of months ago.
Yeah, it's the belly, it's the warmth.
Yeah.
They lay themselves flat to get the warmth off your skin.
Well, there's that, but also she's accepted me. Don't take it away.
No, but they'll just be,
Yeah.
they'll be tense and just like
Yeah.
a little,
Yeah.
like hard muscle that just goes.
Yeah.
They are strong,
Oh,
Ryan.
they're very, very
so strong.
Oh,
those
I'm
things.
constantly terrified of it biting me.
Do they have
Sorry.
crazy mucus? Like, you know how the Komodo has like some gnarly enzymes in its mucus?
No, they don't have. Well, it's not ideal. You're not going to, if they bite you, to like lick your hand or something like that. I wouldn't recommend that.
Right.
But,
Suck on the wound.
Or lick the lizard.
Yeah,
don't
like,
lick the lizard.
No making out with lizards.
Well, I got in trouble by the vet because I kissed him on the head. He's like, don't.
Oh,
kiss.
just on the head.
Yeah, he's like, don't kiss the lizard. They got.
Don't kiss the
Don't
lizard.
kiss the lizard. Don't
kiss
don't.
the lizard.
And I'm like, but he's my pet.
That's a great band name. Don't kiss the lizard.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't kiss.
Our psychedelic
Don't kiss the lizards. It's like some
rock
sort
band.
of. Yeah, but don't kiss the lizard.
Don't kiss the lizard.
Don't kiss the lizard.
Actually, last time I went hiking with, well, one of the times, with Jess.
Yep.
We went to Springbrook, and there was 2 Komodo dragons that were massive, and they were mating, and they were terrifying because we were like, how's this gonna like? Because we had to walk around them, pretty much over them.
Is it a fairly tangled affair? Is it a
It was slow,
right?
and she didn't seem really into it. I'm like, is
Do
this
they
consensual?
bite as well? Like around the.
A little bit, like he was a little bit like kind of getting on her, and she's
Yeah.
like. But they eventually, we were there for like a good 10 minutes because we were terrified.
of passing these
Yeah, because
mating lizards.
like, you know, what's their behavior like when they're mating? Like, are they going to like crawl up our bodies and eat our eyeballs?
They might try and impregnate you
Well, who knows? I'm not ready to be the first mother
to a lizard. Well, if the
hybrid.
conspiracy theorists are correct, then there may have already been a first mother of humanoid lizards. Who knows?
That's true.
Who knows?
But yeah, and then we decided that a really great band name was the Fuck Dragons. After that,
Yeah, right.
that's where I went with my story. That's where that all came from.
I think Fuck Dragons would be a bit more of an electronic act. But don't kiss the lizard is definitely like some sort of psych riot girl thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. If anyone wants to take those names, you're welcome, right? Because I'm not going to start a band like that. Are you going to start bands like that?
I have no musical talent.
Cool. What about you, Tina? Are you going to start any bands?
I'll probably start bands, but I won't be calling them
Don't Kiss a Lizard's great.
Don't Kiss the Lizard. I haven't actually thought about a name.
Well, they're up for grabs then. They're up for grabs.
I'll do interpretive dance in that band for you. I went
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Every band. Yeah, excellent. That's what we need.
That'd be amazing.
That's what we need.
They should be part of Fuck Dragons for sure.
Yeah.
Well, what was that one thing that yeah.
Well, I think they have penises. Oh no, this is going totally off. That sort of come out to the side.
Hang on, what has a penis
Like
that
the
comes out
side
to
of
the
their
side?
body, or they like curve to the side?
No, the lizards. They sort of come out to the well, blue tongues, I believe, come out to the side
Right.
and sort of do it to the side.
Kind of like
Wait,
a,
I
could be
am
wrong.
made of questions now.
I could be wrong, but
Shoot 'em
I
out, shoot 'em
read
out.
somewhere because it's very hard.
yeah, just
Go. If you've got questions, just
no,
like
because it's just like, well, where's the female lizard's
it must also be on the
vagina?
side.
Like the entry point, right?
Exactly. Well, see, and I believe it's very hard
Because there's a tail.
I'm probably using old lingo now, sex a lizard or figure out what gender a lizard is.
Okay.
Because you've got to actually push and in and up onto the underside of their body, and then the males,
Oh.
their little thing will
And
pop
the
out.
thing shows.
And if not the females, it shows their...
Well, how does a male get to the vulva, to the vagina?
Well,
with,
I
like, crooked
assume it's
penis?
some kind of action that brings it out, but...
He just like smashes her on the back.
Well, that's the thing, and I'm not actually sure if
So
Seth is...
romantic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's biting here, maybe opens trap door. I don't know.
Trap door. Was that trap
The
door?
trap door.
I just got the trap door show theme song stuck in my head.
Yeah.
Don't you open that trap door.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's fucking lizards down there. That's right.
Yeah. There's a fuck dragon's
Yeah.
vagina down there.
And don't kiss
That's
them.
what that big thing is. Bert, feed me. That is just a big lizard. That's a fuck dragon down
Yeah, it's a
there.
fuck dragon. Get ready. Yeah.
Sex will create an appetite for sure. Wonder if we ever got laid, that guy down the trap door.
I hope so. We all need intimacy,
Yeah, right?
regardless of how scary we are. Well,
Just a little bit of affection, at the very least, right?
might alleviate the grumpiness.
Might
Really.
be, yeah, right.
Maybe that's why he was such a jack.
Because he was stuck down a black hole
With no lover.
with no physical touch available. Hang on, there's all those bugs that crawl out of the thing. Surely they'd be somewhat affectionate. You know, they crawl over you and...
Yeah, that's irritating though, surely.
The softer ones might be nice. Kind of like
Like
a...
a slug?
yeah.
That's gooey. Well, maybe.
kind of like a...
No, sorry.
Doesn't really have arms that can go, and give you a hug.
But it could be
It's
like,
kind of
it's
like-
just like kisses. It's like,
Yeah. Have you had a spider crawl on your face at night?
I've had one in my eye.
This is true. Did you feel affection from this?
No, I
spider
wasn't.
in
I
your
wasn't
eye?
terribly
No.
happy about it.
No, so it's not
the fact
really-
that I had to
As
go
much as
there-
I love spiders, I don't really feel like I'm receiving affection when one crawls over my face or into my eyeball.
Well, yeah, like I wasn't super happy about the fact that I had to go to the emergency room where all the nurses made fun of me to get a spider
pulled out of your eye.
from behind the membrane of my eyeball.
Yeah, that's wild.
Well, just like when I told you, like, of course you did. I was like, oh, I was in the emergency room yesterday. She's like looking at me, like, what have you done? I'm like, I had to get a bug removed from my eye. She's like, of course you did.
Well, as long as you were okay, but
Yeah.
then I realised, yeah, that's very possible.
Weird things happen in my life. I did see a snake that day too, hiking through Montville. And even though I had to go to the emergency room, that seeing the snake was still the most uncomfortable part of the day for me.
Not even the spider in your eye.
No, just like,
But was he just cruising along?
yeah. But like, yeah, but animals that don't make facial expressions freak me out. Just don't know how to gauge them.
Yeah, Dan Apeman has the same
Yeah,
experience. Doesn't like animals that can't make facial expressions.
like even dolphins, they're always happy. Like the one emotion thing.
Are they though?
Well, they're little.
But they
Who
do
knows?
They're
change.
sexual deviants too, though, right?
Yeah, who knows what their moods are like down in the depths of the ocean there, you know?
Yeah.
They're only happy
They
when they
just
get
make
up to...
really aggressive facial
you know?
expressions when they're doing it.
Yeah, right? Might have a sulk in the dark depths, who knows? I've never been down there with them, you know?
One day we'll find out.
One day we'll get down there and make them really self-conscious about, you know, us catching them sulking in the dark depths of the ocean.
Being
Oh, I knew you weren't happy all the time.
Yeah, I know it.
Gotcha. Lion dolphins. What's with the facade dolphins? Well, yeah, cool. Yeah. Brownsnake. Just take a break.
Yeah, and straight away we just like back.
Yeah. That's probably just needed that space.
Yeah,
Forgiveness.
absolutely. And I think because both of us had come at we're all at a similar level
Yeah.
with our journeys. So, and when she asked me to come to a wedding, I started crying. I'm like, woo!
She is the biggest wedding crier.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like you were like weeping. You were like, ooh. Like Wayne and Lys's.
Of course I was.
Yeah,
I know.
That was such a beautiful wedding.
When I started crying when the parents were walking her down. That's what I'm like.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the wedding with the medieval thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Yeah,
It was
right.
such a fun. I think the jester liked me a little too much. That was weird.
That's a great phrase. The jester liked me a little too
He
much.
did.
Yeah.
He did indeed. And he had no front teeth.
He had no front teeth.
Did jester have a name?
Creepy jester.
Shout out to creepy jester. Try not to
He
be
was
so
lovely
creepy.
and he was very entertaining. He was very good at what he did.
He was.
But he did trap me
loved
for a
you.
good half an hour.
Trap you?
Yeah, like he cornered
In
me.
the corner. I think
And
I had
was
to come
just
over
like-
and
Like flaming.
Yeah. yeah.
Um,
But my friend Sam, beautiful Sam, Sam the gentle giant, came over, and he was just like, these were like so drunk. He was just like, shush, to this jester. And like, yeah, shush. And then and he was like, come on, Bess. I'm like, and like grabbed my hand. I'm like, thank you so much. 'Cause I
And
was-
Sam's massive as well. He was
Yeah,
like,
big guy.
Was he dressed in shining armor?
No, but that's
Oh,
how
man.
I only envision him now.
he was
It's
like
like
temper.
sparkling, beautiful white armor.
What a classic tale for
I
such
was
a
just like,
theme.
because I was dead sober, and I just couldn't. Didn't have my sass on that much that night.
Right.
I was just like, you know, when people have a lot to say, and you're like, oh, this will be really fun, but it's just the most boring thing ever. Like their delivery, I think. Yeah.
Definitely. You can have a very interesting person tell a very dull story and have it be entertaining. Definitely. And
Yeah.
vice versa for that matter.
Well, yeah. It was really interesting.
Yeah. A very dull person try to give you something.
But it's about the medieval fest as well.
Just keep talking, Bess. Keep talking. Take over. Take over.
Yeah.
But that's about the medieval festival. The Abbey.
You want to?
No, I did. A few
you
months
did go.
later.
What, you've seen him there as
Yeah,
well? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
What
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of-
that's right. You went with Alyssa and...
With the dudes,
Yeah.
yeah. He's very entertaining. He's very
He
good
is.
at what
He's
he
a
does.
very good performer.
Oh, he's headlong into that kind of thing, is he?
Oh, yeah, he-
like, I think
I reckon he's been doing it for decades.
he
He's
joust?
very good at it.
Does he joust?
No, he's a jester.
No, he's a
He's
jester.
not an athlete.
Oh, so
a
this is
joker.
not the knight in shining armor. This is the jester, right?
Yeah, Sam's the. Although Sam did also like knock over candles and set his pants on fire later on.
What a roguish knight.
Medieval.
Medieval.
I
Yeah.
think it all worked, really.
There was a lot of ale going down
Yeah,
Yeah.
right on.
evening.
Of
I think the
course.
whole night I had like La Savie Fave, Raging the Plague Age, that song, like running through my head.
All right.
Yeah. No one? Okay.
I'd know the song. I can't recall how it goes at this point in time. You want to sing it
You
for
would
us?
know it. huh?
Yeah, I probably would.
Yeah, because I went through that huge La Savie Fave
Yeah.
stage when we were together.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. I
Yes.
cried a lot. I think I cried in the speeches as well. I cry at weddings a lot.
Is that
It's beautiful.
Serial wedding cry.
Does that detract from the experience? If you're like,
Absolutely not. Well, I don't know if it detracts anyone else. I
like,
actually
you're just
don't.
so embraced by the whole
I don't
experience.
care about anybody else. I'm just love is a thing for me. And especially when people express it.
right,
And weddings are an absolute public display of
love,
love.
commitment.
Yeah. Well, that's like one of my most favorite things about you is like you love love. You love receiving, you love giving. You're very generous with your love.
No, I'm a serious goth and I'm really
Sorry. You're very grumpy. You love death. Sorry.
And I'm not allowed to smile either,
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah. Stop it.
Very serious goth.
Don't make me come at you.
Yeah.
I'll wipe that
No, no,
smile
okay.
off you.
Yeah, so I love blowing that stereotype out of the water. And I have a lot of friends that do the same thing. Some of the most full-on goths I know are the funniest fucking people I've ever met.
Do something that when
And the most caring people I've ever met.
Yeah. Well, you've introduced some pretty beautiful people to me. Like Rob and Pete. Yeah. Something that someone mentioned to me about being a romantic, you know, like saying like you're a hopeless romantic. And she's like, fuck that. I'm a hopeful romantic.
No.
I'm like, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, me too. I'm a hopeful romantic. Will happen. Whatever. In whatever aspect.
Just
needs
trust
to.
in it. I think hope has, I don't know, there's something about the word hope to me has a little bit of a negative connotation. Whereas if I trust that it will happen. I'm not going to hope that it's going to happen because I'm hoping.
Oh, it's sort
I'm
of-
hoping and praying and
There's like a weakness. to
gripping.
it.
Yeah, there's I don't know, something.
A neediness?
Yeah, a weakness,
Yeah.
something.
A weakness. Yeah.
A bit of a negative sort of energy about. I'm hoping if I, close my eyes and tighten my bum hole as hard as I can, it's going to happen. Whereas if you
I've
trust,
heard that though. I've heard the best kind of hope comes from your asshole. I've heard that. I read that somewhere.
Best kind of-
Yeah.
well, you would like it's coming out, not saying it. Oh my goodness. But yeah,
Scriptures say. Hope from your asshole.
here we go.
No, you should definitely trust your asshole. It's fairly regular, right?
I have IBS.
There's still that there's a certain level of trust there, right? I trust that
Self-defense,
it'll
just put it
misbehave, yeah.
But yeah, no, I think the word trust is a lot more like you can trust.
You do use
You
trust
let-
a lot. Like,
yeah.
like when.
And it was actually one person years ago, a gentleman when I was doing my corporate slave thing in Melbourne, and I'm a very formal email writer. I always go, dear whoever,
Yeah.
and I used to say, I hope you are well, and then proceed on with whatever I was going to write in the email. Kind regards, Tina, blah, blah. And then one day, he was a finance manager for another company that we were dealing with, and he wrote to me, dear Tina, I trust that all is well with you. And for some reason, that one
Resonated.
line just went into
Yeah.
my head, and it
You
stuck.
do
there
use
forever.
it because like often like we do messages to each other.
Yeah, and I always I
Yeah.
wiped hope out of my
Yeah, like I
I
just-
try to wipe hope out of my vocabulary because I
Yeah.
don't think it's. And I also have a little bit. I think there's a little bit of a religious connotation from my religious upbringing. a bit
that
of hope,
connection. Yeah.
and I still struggle with that. A little
I'm like
bit.
that with the word faith. That gets to me a little bit. Like that doesn't sit with me totally.
I think it's very similar to trust, but I think
Yeah.
trust. I don't know. Just has a much better. It just because if you just go right, I'm just going to let go, and I'm just going to trust whatever's meant to be is meant to be. I'm not hoping and trying to grasp at something.
It is. It's sort of that.
That's just my
seems
little.
clumsy. Like it just
Could be.
It's kinda
there's my work.
Seems like it's based in control. Like if you hope that this will come, then you kind of want to control the outcome. But if you trust that whatever outcome is gonna come, it's for the best, right?
Yeah,
I
it's just
trust that
gonna
this is
flow,
be-
it's gonna
yeah.
happen.
Yeah. Yeah. So hope's just
Yeah.
kind of.
And I think that's why that one line, and I can still see it in my mind's eye, like that email when he first wrote it to me, and I'm like, that's the best. I thought that's the most the most
flattering as
polite,
well, right?
Yeah, most polite way, and most genuinely like asking someone, like wishing them the best in an,
But they,
especially in a business email, Because I was at my current job, I was told I was a little bit too official with my emails. I'm like, that's nice. I'm not changing it.
hang on, what? Too efficient?
Too official.
Oh, too official.
Because I say dear somebody instead of hi.
Start opening with oi.
I was about to say that. Like that should be
No.
Oi, where's me report?
Oi, mate.
Oi.
Hurry the fuck up. Yeah, no, it's not going to happen. Because I have my mother's
think-
voice in the back of my head as well.
I think I'm a very informal person. Like I called one of my lecturers last year, babe. She's like, hey, Bess. I'm like, hey, babe. How you doing? How's your day been? She's like, hey, babe. She's like, good. I had a massive lecturer crush on her there. She's great.
She was generally a babe then.
Yeah, like she's amazing. She was like community development, which is my jam.
Yeah.
And then she was just like, everyone together, do all the things. I'm like,
I love you. Hey, what's her name?
Lisa.
Shout out to Lisa. That's all we need.
Lisa. Yeah.
Yay, Lisa.
Shout out to Lisa. You're a babe.
She does very cool things for the community. Very strong woman.
Right on.
Very encouraging of me too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, she was great to me. Yeah, very kind.
Shout out to Lisa.
What's
One
up,
more
Lisa?
time. One more time.
I'll find you again.
That's
great.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a big campus.
took another turn. Yeah.
Stalkers.
That's that dolphin darkness within you, you know. She's a babe. She's great. Lovely.
Trapdoor.
I will find you. Yeah, trapdoor. I will find you.
She's
That's just
running
weird.
now.
Okay.
She's running.
You know, I get friend crushes on people. I'm like, I meet someone, I'm like, you will be my friend.
Totally. Well, it's, you know.
Well, Renee did that to you last night. She said, you will be my friend.
Yeah. Just like, you're mine now. I'm like, okay.
Crush.
Yeah. Boom. In this place. Right in this place. Yeah, Renee's gorgeous.
Yeah. Well, she did say she was going to drink my barbecue. My bath water. That's totally the problem.
That's my barbecue.
I think I'd rather drink a barbecue than a bath
Don't know
water.
where
That's
that's
for
very
sure.
saying. But yeah, shout out to
Renee.
Gothica hair down Browning Street
In West End.
underneath.
Betty's
Betty's.
Espresso and bar.
Can
Oh,
set
right
you up
on.
with a sick mullet and fun goth hair.
Yeah, totally. Shout him out.
Best hairdresser in Brisbane, knows what black is. Everyone.
You had a real struggle with that one, didn't you?
Hey,
Yes.
wait. You go to hairdressers
I
and they...
came back from living in Melbourne 3 years ago, pretty much anniversary was the other week, and I went to 4 different hairdressers, and I ended up with shit brown hair.
Even though you asked for black.
I asked for black.
Is
And
this,
I thought it was pretty obvious what black is, but obviously not.
is this a common experience for goths? They come around and go,
I
want
don't
black,"
know
and-
because I had the same hairdresser
Give me
for
brown.
15 years. Yes, no. Yeah, I was like, can you read my lips? Black.
The
Yes.
hard life of a goth.
Yeah.
So, Gothica will do you a good black. Good black.
Number 1 black, in fact.
Number 1 black. How many blacks are there?
I don't know, I'm just looking up a
72.3.
typo negative song, so that's okay.
That's not me.
Oh,
How many?
72.3?
Sure. Sure, it might be...
Oh, there's 1.
Sorry, just pitch black like my soul.
It could be it could be a transcendental color, like... No, this is tenuous as hell. Anyway.
Moving on.
Yeah.
I did not say a thing.
I was trying to play off the 72 thing. I was like kind of tied in with pi, which is
That's
1
my
point...
favourite number.
What's pi? 1.345,
5. Yeah.
which is a transcendental number. I learned this morning. So black could be like pi, it could be transcendental. Black
I
is
think-
void of all colors, right? White is
correct.
all colors. Black is void of color. Void of color.
I am thinking of going platinum again, so
Which is-
prepare for me to have a shaved head in 3 weeks. 3 months. Is it 3 months? That's usually like the
Yeah.
go platinum and then just get lazy and then just shave it.
You can have a platinum mullet. That's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Right
I'm
on.
gonna put all of the colours in.
Shout out to mullets. Love a good mullet.
Oh yeah. If only.
Love a good mullet.
Yeah.
Everyone should have a mullet at least once in their life.
No.
You ever had a mullet?
No.
Why not?
No. Though,
Because they're mullets.
though in saying that, the good old 80s goth mullet, I'm talking Blixabargill from Einstürzen den
Like
Norbachten.
birthday party kind of cure early.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this.
Boom, bah.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
up the
right-
front.
right on.
And it has to have that sound effect.
Yeah.
That's how it
Technical
sounds.
term.
That's
Yeah.
a sexy mullet. And I'm sorry, that's where I draw the line.
Do I?
I love you both, but
Oh!
I'm not saying your
we don't
hair's-
have sexy mullets.
it suits you and it suits you. But
Yeah.
there's no fucking
We're
way
doing it.
I would get a mullet.
All right. All right.
Sorry, that was very defensive, wasn't it?
Well,
Hey,
it's-
I was told I was a dirtbag last night for having a mullet, and it was a compliment to me. I loved it.
Right on.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I am.
I am a dirtbag.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of my haircut. No, the closest I've ever had to a mullet was when I had a really short Betty Page fringe. And because I've got 2 cowlicks at the front of my head,
Oh, the cowlicks.
when I
yes.
didn't, like it would take me half an hour to 45 minutes just to do my fringe in the morning.
That's exhausting.
Because I had 2 cowlicks going this way. So I had to blow dry it, then straighten it, and then hairspray the crap out of it. So it was a very long-winded way just to...
That's even more of a reason to shave the front of your head, I say.
Yeah, and have the reverse mullet.
Yeah.
So, but when it wasn't, and it was just itself, natural, I look like a fucking cockatoo or something at
I
the
love
front.
that. I think you should bring that look back.
Thing.
I think you should bring it back.
Those black cockatoos, they're the ones with the big red dot on their wing, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
so beautiful.
See, they're so beautiful. You should embrace the you're in a cockatoo.
and they're rare too. They're endangered.
Yeah, flatter
I
yourself
have
some
like
more.
a beautiful
Just-
feather, like the ones that have the white spot. Do
Yeah.
you remember that huge feather I had?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's from a black cockatoo.
Yeah, right.
And it
Oh,
wasn't
it's a
red.
white spot, is it? I thought it was a red spot.
Yeah. Oh, I think there's
Couple
different types.
species,
Where did
maybe.
you find it?
A friend gave it to me.
Oh, nice. That's lovely.
Years and years ago. I've had it for like 10 years.
And that's the thing. When I was in Melbourne the last time, Devon and I went walking through the Dandenong Ranges. And I have a beautiful friend. Shout out to Shaz in Melbourne, who will not be listening to Triple Z, but that's fine. And she's very into feathers, and I think she's a beautiful, magical queen of the mountains. And
What a beautiful
we were
title.
walking through the Dandenong Ranges, through this rainforest. And I just happened, we were leaving actually, because the sun was going down. I turned around and I went, and there was a white cockatoo, sulphur-crested cockatoo feather, sitting on a frond of a tree fern that had fallen, and the feather was just sitting. It wasn't touching the ground, it
Yeah.
was just sitting, just resting on this frond.
Waiting for you to find
And
it.
I turned and looked at it and I went, I went, hang on, and raced through into the bush, and he's like, okay, we go. And I just went, and I went, this is for Shaz,
Yeah.
because we were going for tea and cake at her place after the walk. And I walked in, she's like, no, it's for you. She said, but if you find a feather, it's very magical to give it to somebody else, because it's very powerful,
that's beautiful.
especially if it hasn't hit the ground.
You used to give me feathers.
And it's
That was
a very
nice thing.
powerful thing
Yeah.
too.
One was fake. That's okay.
Whoa, there's a...
Fake feather.
It was probably like a really gross, like really trashy, like feather boa.
Oh, right. They are still
Yeah.
feathers, aren't they? They're not.
No, this
No,
was
no,
this was
plastic.
very synthetic.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's plastic.
yeah.
Yeah, so feathers are very, very powerful. I think birds are one of the most powerful creatures.
Do you have a favourite
Yeah, you
bird?
have a real affinity.
Who are you asking the question to? Yes.
Do you have a favourite
Me.
bird?
A favourite one?
Yeah.
Or one that has chosen me?
Oh, let's
Both,
go
both,
both.
please,
Let's do both.
please.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, favourite. That's hard. I love them. I love them all. Especially the singing ones, like magpies, the Corvidae family, really. The crows, the maggies, the butcherbirds.
Sorry, the what? The call of the day, fam?
Corvidae. I think that's how you pronounce it. Corvidae family. Like it's the crows, butcherbirds,
Right.
currawongs, magpies. They're all in particular
Family.
genus
Genus?
of birds. I think that's the way. I'm not being very scientific here, but yeah, especially, and at times those particular birds come to me to tell me different things, and I've started to suss out like the difference between what crows tell me and the difference between what magpies tell me and the difference between what currawongs and butcherbirds tell me. I've just started to find the differences of that.
Yeah, right.
They all have their little and a bit, I think it's just they're always there, and people probably have different animals that do the same things for them. But,
Dragonflies.
pardon?
Dragonflies.
Yes, with Bess has the dragonfly thing going on.
Well,
She
you've
does.
witnessed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you
like
do,
something
you know.
massive's happened. I'm like, yeah.
don't
Dragonfly.
make me
Yeah,
Understand.
and it happens, and I think you just got, and I think it's around every single being, but it's whether you notice it or not,
Yeah.
whether you're open to that or not, I suppose.
They kind of slightly freak me out, dragonflies. Like I love them, but it just means that something massive's about to happen, but I don't know if it's
Yeah.
good or bad.
But again, I feel the same. Like when I see a lot of crows, I'm like, okay, prepare. But then I've started to again trust that. Well, this is telling me, so I'm a little bit more prepared, and I'm a little bit more. I don't know, bring that energy back and just go, okay, cool, that's cool. I can start to deal with it before it actually happens, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're pretty cool.
I like them. I like them.
I like chickens.
I love chickens.
Chickens are wild creatures. I've heard some
just-
stories recently about chickens, about how brutal they are. Like,
Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
to each other.
to each other. Yeah.
Ducks.
Ducks will attack humans.
Plus,
No,
ducks don't
they-
have as sharp a beaks. Though.
No.
Stories have been told.
but
of
like
them.
the mating habits are very brutal.
Oh.
Yeah, they have corkscrew penises and they rape.
And
Oh,
to
really?
death,
Yeah.
to death. Like they will.
To death?
Yeah, they will like.
Fuck to death.
Yeah. I mean, I was working.
That's a
at
bit counterproductive, though, isn't it?
doesn't make any sense.
No.
Yeah.
But they have a lot of ducklings, though, don't they? They have a lot
If they survive through it, sure.
But if they're dead, impregnation means nothing if they're dead.
Yeah.
They're like zombies.
No, so years and
I'm
years ago, I was
confused.
working at a boutique. And I used to sometimes, because it was like very family and very small, I would sometimes look after their kids, like when I was working in the actual stores. And they had some ducks. And I can't remember them, but I remember them having like really hilarious names. It's like Mr. and Mrs. Quacky or something silly like that. But my boss was just like, can you look after my daughter? And she was like 5 or 6 at the time. I'm like, yeah, for a couple of hours, fine. I was like, so this is what happened this morning. One duck is dead. I'm like, what happened? And she's like, well, he raped it to death. I was just like, wow, like he's like guts everywhere. Like
What?
Split her open.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What?
So I was,
I've
he's like,
never
so
heard of
she's
this
like,
before.
so the daughter's a little emotional, like she's a bit upset. And she's like, did you hear about the ducks? Yeah, no, it's horrific sounding. And she's like, I thought this was kind of sweet though. She's, because it was obviously the parents explaining it to a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old. And because she's like, oh, Mrs. Quacky is gone. I'm like, yeah. And because me being me, I'm like, how did they deal with this? I'm like, what happened? Such an awful human being. And she's like, he just loved her too much. I'm like, yeah. That's how they explained it. I'm like, no, but it was yeah, he just
I never knew that.
sexed her to death.
Well, I don't think there's
So how do they ever procreate and continue on if they've
Well,
got corkscrew cocks that
surely sometimes
kill people?
It's not a regular thing.
ducks, I mean.
It's not a regular thing. Sometimes they're actually stop raping before they die. You know?
Yeah, they're aware of
They
their murderous
uncorkscrew
ability.
themselves
Yeah,
and
like,
tie them
whoa.
up.
Yeah,
Maybe they have safety words. Who knows?
maybe. I would, possibly.
I'm in shock.
Yeah,
I never knew
they
this.
look so cute and innocent, right?
No, ducks aren't cute and innocent. They stink, for a start. We had them as children in the backyard. They stink.
I had a duck and I loved them.
They were beautiful. We loved them, but they
And it was eaten by a fox,
stink
and it was
and
very
they're really
sad.
loud and they attack you. They run after you. They try and bite you with their little
I love them. I think they're
toothless
great.
beak things.
Yeah, I love that of them. Like sassy as all hell.
Oh, I'd get them again, but they just smell. I like
They are
chooks.
stinky. I love
Chooks are
chickens.
lovely, but they're like violent schoolyard bitches. That's what I think chickens are.
Well, like
With a thirst
imagine
for blood. They're like violent with a thirst for blood.
Yeah.
No, for real. Those things.
Absolutely. I had chickens in Melbourne, in the property we lived in, and you know the pecking order, which is a thing. Everyone knows about the pecking order. And I had Lily, who looked like Lily Munster because she had a white stripe and she was a big black astrolop. And I had a tiny little frizzle that was about this big called Rosie. And Lily hammered poor little Rosie in the brain, like
Yeah.
literally to her brain.
Yeah.
I could see
Yeah,
her
yeah.
friggin' brain.
My
She
chickens
had
would be
drilled a hole, no shit, like Rosie's head would probably only be about that big, but she had literally drilled a hole in the entire circumference of her
Don't
head.
make that noise! Don't you do that.
That's what they do, though.
And that's what she did. And at first I'm like, no. And I'd stop her, I'd stop her, I'd hose, doing all these things that aren't, violent towards animals. That's it. I have to literally take Rosie away from her so
Yeah.
her skull can mend. Otherwise, she'd do everything submissive. She'd lay on the ground, do the whole, how they do everything submissive. Lily was just a bitch and just kept doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it.
You're being quite nice
So-
there with bitch. I'd call her a psychopath.
Yeah, she was. She was a great mother, but a psychopath.
Absolute psychopath.
Wait, mother?
Well, they go clucky as well. So I gave her. There's another story.
Please.
I've been taken
I'm
out.
enjoying them so much.
I've been taken out by this said chicken Lily monster. Like
Really?
taken out by her.
Please,
makes me laugh.
I'm again made of questions.
She went clucky, and I think everyone knows what happens when a chicken goes clucky. That means they
just bunker down on
They
their
bunker
nest,
down and they sit in the nest and they don't move. They literally leave once a day to eat and shit and drink. They do
Yeah.
this massive big shit. They eat a little bit, they drink a little bit, and then they go back and they sit on the nest. So basically, what it means is if they had been fertilized by a rooster, they would sit on the
Yeah.
eggs and then
Yeah.
hatch the eggs. So
Yeah.
usually, bantams usually do it a lot more often than the large chickens because they've been bred to just be egg makers. But anyway, so a natural chook would probably go broody about 4 or 5 times a year. But anyway, she went, the queen bee of the patch went broody, and I couldn't even go near her because usually I try and get them off and get them out to eat more. But no, she would just attack you because she's protecting her eggs.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you
so I thought, right, I'm just going to go and get some fertile eggs, whack them underneath Lily, let her do her thing, get it out of her system, and then she'll be fine. So anyway, I got some little baby chicks from my lovely Italian friend. Anyway, there were about 6 of them.
You're like, this is gonna...
No, it's been fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
It's taking me out.
Yeah, and she...
No one's dying. No,
And she,
no
like,
animals are
ate
dying.
their
No. She was the best mother.
Oh, good.
Totally protective. Anything.
Good on
These
you, Lily.
chickens were these little baby chicks were so used to people, and I was able to pat a couple of them. So I'm patting them, and there was one was a little silky, one was a little. Oh, they're just beautiful.
Oh, you had like a little motley crew.
There, because they were all different.
Yeah, adorable.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm sitting on this little chair next to the chook house one day, sort of like this, perched on the edge of this little chair, and I'm there patting the baby chick. She saw me, just went, literally charged me, head-butted my legs, and took me out. I literally went whoop, onto the ground.
That's amazing.
And I was,
You're
everyone
okay,
like,
right?
yeah, it was fine. I was pissing myself laughing because I'm laying on the ground
taken out
going,
by a chicken.
I was literally KO'd by a chook.
I love that.
Yeah. And she was just standing there going, brr. I'm like, okay,
I
not
have the
touching
sudden
him anymore.
urge to draw that in a little comic strip too.
Let's do it.
Amongst with our like, what was it? Oh, the Adventures of Queen Goth and the Chameleon.
Chameleon.
I like Chameleon.
Well, right on.
Here we go.
Yeah. colours happening here on the brown snake. You see him? Look at him. Yeah, get up and have a look at the brown snake. Look at him.
Oh, very pretty.
As I said, Sabrina's song for the sun coming down.
Right. Soaking it up here on the brown snake.
There's my crows. There's your bees.
Come to join in with that.
Glorious. Absolutely glorious.
Oh, it is.
Because there's so many beautiful moments here that happen at this time of day. And this probably makes no sense to anyone who's listening without watching, but if you watch, you can actually see it. I'm pointing to the screen, but you guys,
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing?
you guys should be
You
looking out the
absolute
window.
wackadoodle.
Look out the window. You can catch
Look
what
out
I'm
there.
catching on the stream, and glorious moment for the brown snake.
It is. Well, they say the dawn and dusk are the two most powerful times of the day.
Definitely, they're definitely my favourites.
Yep, and the animals know it.
Yeah,
so-
more about the dawn for sure.
Well, they both have their different.
Yeah.
Have you either of you got anything to do after this?
Nothing's set in stone.
Oh, maybe
We'll go to
Kirtan, maybe?
What time's Kia time?
Now, I think.
Yeah, it starts at 5, goes
If you want to come join us for a little chant and some veggie food.
Starts at 5.
Yeah.
Do you need to be there from the beginning?
No.
Right. I was going to say,
It's
'cause
very relaxed.
I can imagine. I usually relax down on Joe's jetty down there by the right on top of the brown snake.
That
was gonna
sounds
say-
lovely as well.
Yeah, you're welcome to go down there as well.
And then I'm just going to read about astrology tonight.
Yeah, right.
Little astrology, little erotica.
Casual Sunday evening in.
Yeah, just my usual.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought maybe going to see a movie or just chilling out. I really want to see that. I know it's very mainstream, Black Panther, but for the costumes in it.
Apparently the soundtrack is sick.
Oh.
Because didn't Kendrick Lamar
Oh, he's not the official soundtrack. He made an album inspired by the
Oh,
movie.
is that what it is?
So there's an official soundtrack.
Then someone
and
told me the wrong thing.
So it's not that.
You should find them and
I will.
chastise them
I will
heavily.
hunt them
How
down.
dare you misinform me? So yeah, it's not an official soundtrack, but it's not the music that's in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was told that he words from my mouth.
Kendrick.
Do you remember when I used to hate him?
Yep.
And I couldn't say his name properly?
This guy's stupid. He's terrible.
I hate him.
His songs are bad.
He's the worst person ever. And now I'm like, I love him.
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
King K. Dot.
Just like Nicki Minaj as well. Remember how I used to go around calling her Nicki Minaj? And no one corrected me.
You should still call her Nicki Minaj.
It was like for a good solid 6 months. No one corrected me. And now I really like her.
The slide is great. But then the other thing is that Winchester film. I wanted to see that because
What's
of the
that one?
costumes. It's a horror film.
Oh, is that the, what's her name? Mirren? Or is that someone else?
I'm really shit at remembering anyone's names, actors, actresses, unless they're really important to me.
I haven't been to the
selfishly.
cinemas in 8.
No.
Unless it's Goma, like does Goma count?
Yes, it's
But I haven't been to like commercial, like in 18 months.
No, because it's very rarely
I
that
think the
there's
last time I've
something
been to a commercial movie is with you.
Well, it's very rare that something.
What would that be? That would have been old.
Yeah.
Well, it's very rare that something's on it. Hollywood cinemas that's interesting. But both of these two, I want to see the costuming in it because it looks amazing.
There's like that Billboard one. What's that one?
Billboard, what?
There's that one that would piqued my interest. Sorry.
It's called
Dead
Billboard?
End Conversation. Dead
Yeah.
You know that thing that no one knows anything about, and I also don't know anything about?
I would like to tell you about
Let's
that.
talk about that one.
Talk about the thing we know nothing about.
Please.
Well, that's where you have the opportunity to make it up. Like this, I don't have to hold you. I don't want to hold you to any measure of truth here on the brown snake. You can just waffle about whatever you like.
You're telling me this now?
We can start over if you want. We'll just hi, welcome to the brown snake. Today we have Bess Sviecka, who knows
I'm
nothing
a
at all. But
pathologist.
yeah,
Very sensible young woman. I own 3 houses.
man, you are a
27
successful
husbands.
woman.
Yeah.
All in different houses.
Yeah. I'm a collector of husbands and blood.
Husbands in formaldehyde. That's how you
I'm
collect
a little
husbands.
Dahmer about it.
Yeah.
A little Jeffrey Dahmer about
Yeah.
it. I do have the
Of
wire
course.
glasses, so
Yes.
well, I'm wearing them now. But yeah.
Did Dahmer have a mullet?
Oh.
Yes.
Ah,
Oh no!
how exciting.
Oh, no.
There
Oh,
you go. It all makes sense
It all
now.
makes sense.
Ticking a lot of boxes here.
I did tell a young man a couple weeks ago that I liked his Dharma glasses, and he was very offended by it.
Offended.
Yeah, I was like, I like your Dharma glasses. He's like, Dharma? I'm like, Jeffrey Dahmer. He's like, and just like, he turned his back on me, like, you know, Mighty Bush.
Oh, yeah, right.
But-
Did a country tune play?
Yeah, it was pretty much like that. It was just like, I was like, oh, wrong crowd. Wrong crowd, Bess. Wrong crowd.
I'm sure in time we will look favourably upon Jeffrey Dahmer, just like...
If I had-
no, he won't? Okay,
No,
sorry.
we fucking won't.
Oh, no. No. Okay, no,
I know.
I don't agree with his actions. I'm just
Oh, my
fascinated by them.
This is the
Serial killers are my jam.
Oh, I get it. And I remember back in the day, there was this thing that they used to release at the news agency called the Murder Case Books. And they actually, it was a weekly thing, and they released, you know, and each week was about one different serial killer. And I think I collected them for over some time. Though it wasn't really of my own volition that I started this collection. There was a gentleman that kept coming to my front door, delivering them to
Oh,
me.
you told me this story actually.
Gregor, I love you, but yeah, anyway, moving on. But yeah, so I end up collecting the murder
Yeah.
case books because Gregor would deliver them to Scumman's doorstep every week for me. And yeah, so
Made of questions. I know that face. You're like, I have so much to ask right now.
Sorry, continue
Yeah,
your story.
sorry.
Continue your story.
Sorry.
anyway,
sorry.
so I know a lot about serial killers. And I get the interest and I get what people are attracted to about them because it's so fucking out
The
there.
thing that like really gets me is like knowing that it's wrong. Like they know it's wrong. They know. That's why they hide it. That's why
Yeah,
they're
they
very
know,
wise.
but they're
That's why they keep
moralistic.
it. They know it's wrong, but they continue. That fascinates me.
But what, yeah, and whatever
Like,
it is,
what's
like,
that blockage?
in
What is
our
that?
in our human psyche that stops you and I from doing that.
Yeah.
It
And
does
like
not
the kind of
work
Barbie
for them.
killers, the ones from the
Yeah.
80s.
Yeah.
Was it Adelaide?
Yes, I think so.
And he was really into BDSM, and to the point where she's like, I can't handle it anymore. Like they're a couple. She's like, I can't handle it anymore. It's too much. He was like knocking her unconscious and stuff. So she would find young women and like groom them and befriend them, and then bring them into the house and like trap them.
So that he could do it.
Yeah, like that's awful.
Yes.
Very, very awful and disgusting, but completely fascinating that she's that desperately in love with someone that she can sacrifice someone else's life and not feel guilt about
But
it.
is it actually love, or is
Well,
it
that's it.
trying to please?
That's it. Yeah.
That's the thing. And I have mates in Melbourne that have like full sleeves of tattoos of every single serial
Yeah.
killer, you know. And
Really?
to me, I find that
That's a lot. I wouldn't do that.
strange. Probably is the mild word to use for it. I fucking wouldn't do it. You couldn't pay me to do that. I wouldn't have Jeffrey friggin' Dahmer on my arm.
No. Well, no. No.
Think about it.
Maybe
Yeah, but
just the glasses.
you will collect husbands in formaldehyde, though.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's my jam. Yeah,
Though I did
for
see a
sure.
Beavis and Butthead tattoo last night, so I was
Yeah, you were slightly angry about that.
yeah, I was in a bit of a grump mood last night. But I
Oh,
was
but
just,
I think it was just because they were like 18. You're like, they don't know the 90s.
no, it was not. It wasn't even that. But I'm just like,
That's like.
I think I had my mum-
They will regret that though. That is a very
Yeah.
like because the 90s is really back at the moment, and like that's a.
yeah. And
But
it was the
regret that
whitest
one,
black flag shirt I have ever seen on anybody. in
I
my
noticed
entire
that too.
life.
I'm like, where's all the
I
sweat
could
blood?
I could smell the newness of his shirt as he
Yeah.
walked by me. I was like, oh,
It's because his mum really watches it for him.
oh
that was
bless.
amazing.
It was so nice. It was not. It's really well, not inspiring. It's really interesting
And it was
to
cool
see how the shit that I grew up with,
Yeah.
that you know, people that are the same age I was,
Yeah.
freaking.
And what comes down to it is that young
It's good
people
around.
appreciating local music.
Yeah.
And that's rad.
And it was cool. It was very
What local music were you appreciating?
10,000 type band.
Yeah, right
That
on.
one.
That mom.
That one.
Who else played there?
Slodge. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce
Slodge?
them.
Yeah.
SLOJ.
I was like, I
It's not an acronym for something?
I have no idea.
Who
I wasn't that
knows?
educated about the.
Were they any
event.
good? Did you enjoy them?
They were good. They just weren't.
Pass.
They weren't my.
Pass.
Your cup of formaldehyde.
They were not. Was not my cup of.
Formaldehyde.
I'm not a monster.
Yeah, right. Just a little
But
different.
I'm coming for you.
Yeah, right. And
Lisa.
And Lisa. Or whoever the
Lisa, you.
whoever from university, whoever that was.
The
Oh,
lady
Lisa. Yeah, I'm coming for you, babe.
Look out.
Yeah. Run, Lisa, run.
Well, she's on wheels though. She'll scoot me. So am I.
Well, thank you for joining me here on the Brownsnake. This has been I haven't had to do much at all today. This has been really lovely.
Did you think it was going to be any different? Just
No.
two of them. Yeah.
No. But yeah, it's been great. Thank you. I hope you've soaked up as much as you can. You know,
Thanks for having us, mate.
might have you back.
But you made strong eye contact with me then, so I feel like that's directed at me.
I'd like to have Tina back with her brother as well.
Yeah. That's
Who am I coming back with?
Who knows? Hellwig maybe.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, your collection of
Next
formaldehyde,
life.
your husbands and
My
formaldehyde.
husband's in jars.
I've got enough mics for all your husbands in jars. We'll just line them up and ask them.
I will just hold them up.
You can
Introduce
and
each
like talk for them out the side of your mouth, like a.
Yeah.
I'm sure there'll be very interesting episodes of the Browns.
Disclaimer, I'm actually a really lovely person.
Yes.
No, you are. Totally, I can vouch for you.
I don't murder people,
I can vouch for you.
I swear.
Yeah, no, the ASIO is not going to be waiting for you
I
when you
swear
get
to
home.
Dharma I don't murder. Oh wait.
Dear Dharma. Anyway, I'm gonna
Bye.
open it up a little bit.
90s.
You're like, how dare.
Hiding. I feel hiding. I feel oh, the walls so thin. I've been. Will you let us in? I feel. Do you mind me asking? I've been